Great stuff there. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Ben Simmons. And for the Nuggets, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Puts it up from 15. Second chance effort. The shot's good.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Porter. Gordon down low. Simmons defending. Shot is good by Gordon.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And here's Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. The 3 is up. Second shot opportunity. Jokic, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Simmons has gone 3 of 4 here from the field.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Gordon can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, B.A., they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, it's so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Here's Simmons. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, it's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Murray against Simmons. Here's Noel. Oh, nice! Big finish!
That is remarkable athleticism by Noel. Really putting on a show with his fancy dunking abilities.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in for Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
They get it back. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Graham, the pass to Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Nuggets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
San Antonio foul. Trey Jones. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Graham against Brown. Right side. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Bryant. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Green's check in for Najee. And he sinks the second. For San Antonio, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Jones, the pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Bryant. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And Brown with the stuff.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Out left to the wing. McDermott, the pass to Jones. Whiteside down low. Covered by Bryant. Whiteside can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. Jackson outside. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Whiteside. Shoots over Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Taking 2 shots.
It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. The Spurs making a switch here. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second-chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest, Porter Jr., capable of some nasty throwdown.
here's Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
At the line for 2.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Pass to Jokic. And the layup falls. Jokic just got 6.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Simmons is doubled from 8 feet. And here's McDermott. He's guarded by Porter. Clock at 6 from short range. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Jokic finds Porter. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
And it's Simmons missing. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Porter. Lots of room. And too long on the shot.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-double spots.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And you can see that Noel has a very firm understanding of the game. I mean, knowing when to roll hard to the bucket after setting the pick.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Ali. Thanks. And Sohan gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Porter finds Gordon. Here's Najee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A different look for Denver. Bryant, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Jackson in for Murray. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Graham's checked in for Jones.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, "That ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now."
Jackson outside. Over Graham. And another miss by Denver. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Sohan. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Denver, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Vassell outside, down low. And Sohan gets it to go.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Inside, Najee. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Noel. Stolen by Bryant. Graham against Jackson. Noel with the rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Graham misses. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Spurs 25.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion? Well, basically, that's what the class was. A really cool line.
A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
We have to love the second game. I mean, the effort they displayed.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for San Antonio. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Nerlens Noel. Here's Simmons. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Pass to Sochan. Now Vassell. Outside Simmons. For the lead. And he lays it in.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons has got 15.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Murray against Jones. The 11-footer. Goes up again. Here's Jokic. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Noel, the pass to Vassell. Back to Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Assist from
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Green's checked in for Michael Porter. And San Antonio also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Basket counts.
Ben Simmons.
And now it's a 6-point Spurs lead. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Bryant, he's checked in for Denver. Jackson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And he comes up with a bucket. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
For Denver, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Murray against Vassell. Murray passes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
No good on the shot. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to Noel. Simmons against Murray. And there's Simmons on the assist by Noel. Simmons has got 21.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Jokic on the mark with the 15-footer.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
San Antonio calls timeout. Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward, Clark.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, B.A., so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4. Sometimes he's a 5. But really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness, and that's allowed him to have a long career. And he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Jamal Murray. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Left side, Brown. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside, Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Johnson against Brown. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Here's Najee. There's the double team with Whiteside. And here's Bryant outside. Sohan with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's Simmons. Here's Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass. Whiteside's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Ben Simmons getting it done for San Antonio. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Al.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
That's right, fans. Give it up once again for your very own Denver Nuggets dancer.
Simmons against Murray. Simmons is doubled. And it's in there.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons has got 14 points here in the second half.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
From 8 feet. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic for three. That shot off the mark. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Sohan. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pass to Jokic. Tries again. Shot is good by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jokic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Count the basket. Simmons has got 31.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Over Simmons. Murray, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
That's good from Simmons on the assist by Noel. Simmons has got 33.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Vassell with it. Checked by Gordon. On the break. Here's Porter. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Count that one. Simmons has got 37.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Porter with it, picked up by Simmons. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Here's Simmons. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Simmons has got 39. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 16. 1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Spurs.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against Denver.
And what a huge performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Jokic. Sohan with a rebound.
Yo, man up on Simmons.
Simmons against Murray. Pass to Sohan. And stolen by Jokic. Now here's Murray. All sorts of time. Yes, it's good.
And Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
Simmons, no good.